When I was a kid, I remember there was a gun in a family member's house. It was above the stove, kept near a box of pot. Did I know this because, like every kid, I snooped. I used to hold it and would sometimes put my finger on the trigger, running how much pressure it would take to pull it. I have no idea to this day if it was ever loaded, and I've never thought to ask. I don't like guns in my middle age. I never have. I think they're fun in video games and in fantasy settings, but the few times I've gone to a range, I've felt a deep sense of unease. This is a machine I'm holding that has been precision crafted to do damage to other physical objects. And I don't have a problem with target shooting or hunting, and of course the human condition makes things like war inevitable, but in terms of my day-to-day life as someone who lives in Cincinnati, Ohio, a gun in the home makes me feel less safe, not more. I also know that in some circles that's considered a radical stance. I never realized how little I understood how guns work when it comes to their actual physical components until I played this demo. I spent more time than I would have thought was possible just trying to figure out how to get the assault rifle to fire. And I get that even the words assault rifle are political. It's a long gun, it's a rifle, it's whatever. I don't know how it works. I fumbled with it. I didn't know where the pieces went. I still don't know what the little fiddly bit on the side did. I tried to adjust the safety. So one of the things I learned, and this is probably very basic things, is that when you get rid of the magazine or the clip or whatever it's called, I'm sure people will correct me in the comments, it can still fire once you have that bullet in there. It scared the shit out of me when this happened in the game. The audio was up a little bit too loud for it to be comfortable. So as I'm sitting here trying to connect things and pulling and pushing on things and pumping the trigger to try to figure out the magical array of things that would make it fire, and it actually went off, it felt like the gun fired, even with just the small amount of haptic feedback. It was loud enough to make my ears ring, and I found it scary. A gun modeled this quote-unquote realistically isn't fun. I'm not enjoying this. The game is called Hot Dogs, Horseshoes, and Hand Grenades, and it's an early access game on Steam. It's billed as a sort of VR sandbox, and it's successful at that. It's interesting to get a chance to quote-unquote play with these things, but from my point of view, I'm not sure if this is a place I really want to spend a lot of time.